Okay, gentlemen. I'll be right back.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the task was difficult, but I needed you to see firsthand how dangerous a rogue synth can be.
They sent your mother out doing something like that.
I don't care about who's to blame. I just wanted to stop a killer.
Yes, of course. Your pragmatism is admirable. It does matter, though. If everyone sees the Institute as a villain, dangerous forces could align against us. If we can put the lie to such assumptions, we diminish that threat. But enough about that. The task is done, and you've returned our synth safely to us. I couldn't have hoped for a better outcome. Well done. While you were away, I had quarters prepared for you. You'll find all the basic necessities, as well as a generous stock of arms and equipment. Go and have a look. I think you'll be quite pleased.
Generous and equipment.
Can you not see the grime and dust? Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
They don't have components. They have one.
Your quarters are just inside, ma'am. When you're finished here, ma'am, Father wants to see you.
A generous stock of arms. Equipment. I'm taking these. And these. A jumper. Clean cup. That's it.
All systems nominal.
I don't remember it going down. Yep.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
Hey, Doc.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
No argument here.
Nice to meet someone who isn't obsessed with replacing people with machines. I've been saying for years that we're too reliant on these synths, but nobody wants to listen. Maybe you can talk some sense into them. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
I doubt it. put the gun up in a minute.
Son?
Hello, Mother. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs.
They are. You just don't want to see it.
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
Where are the synths located?
A small settlement at the old Bunker Hill Monument. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
I am a brother.
Hey, I'll act quickly. You can count on me.
You'll have a contact waiting for you just outside Bunker Hill. Good luck.
But I don't have to inform them. They already know. Good timing. Hi guys. Let's see. Oh, I have to take that. Oh, I hope I'm not leaving something out.
Proceed carefully. These fortifications may still be inhabited.
Well, this is gonna get crazy. Oh, but we can take these guys out first.
Keep shooting like that, you might accidentally hit something you care. Back to hell with you!
You didn't see them, did you? That's alright.
I've been waiting for you.
Watch your tone, Synth.
Next time, move faster. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. The mission's parameters just changed. We go in shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Okay, we're just looking for synths. We're not fighting. My famous last words.
Wait, what was that? Over here! Over here!
It's gonna be hard for you, Paladin. Keep running. They let me through. Let me in. Let me in. Oh, I hate this. Let me in. Move, 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 move. There we go. Dude. Running, running, running. Dog meat? Good job. Vance, good job. Now we just gotta wait for the stupid synth. There he is. He's in combat.
Bunker Hill is ours.
Get out of combat, dude.
Come back here. I don't see anything. Think we're okay.
He's gotta talk to me. Or mess up. Get out of combat, dude.
Hey, X4.
We must proceed with the mission.
There we go.
You there. Synth.
Come on, please. Just don't.
B257. Initiate reset. Authorization code Theta 93 Stratus. No sudden moves.
Please, no.
Y915, initiate reset. Authorization code Beta 77 Tempest.
Doing this for Bunker Hill.
All right, Synth.
Please!
C322, initiate reset. Authorization code Gamma 49 Typhoon. I've been looking for you.
No, I've got money. It's yours if you let me go.
F633, initiate reset. Authorization code Delta 62 Arcus.
That's all of them. Objective complete. Return to the town. Make sure all hostiles have been eliminated. I will relay the synths back to the Institute. Report to Father upon your return, and good work.
That's the last of it. Okay, let's see. Technical documentation, there's another one.
I'd just
Oh,
leave that if I were you.
Wait. You're not me. 95? How'd I get to 95? Oh. That's it. It was the one on Libertaria. So that was 2 hates. Okay. Let's get out of here. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-bum, bum, bum. Gatling laser. Fusion core. Aren't you tag? I'm not leaving them. Any more? Last 3 Brotherhood? Where's stock meat? Come on, pal. Good job, buddy. What'd you find? As long as it's not around the block, I'll look. Must be in here. Well. Okay.
What's that?
Oh,
Someone
what's
there?
that?
Come on, Paladin, let's go.
Look! Look at your death!
Let them fight it out. Let's go talk to this fool. Tell who raised you.
Sean?
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
It's not so bad, really. People manage.
Perhaps. But at a cost too great to be worth it. Standing
Not your
here,
choice.
I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. In truth, the Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
They left me on ice. For 60 years.
They did. And for good reason. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
So it was you. You let me out?
Yes. It was my decision. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else? Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me, would you, after all this time, attempt to find me? And now I know the answer.
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. There are greater things to come after your success at Bunker Hill. The synths have been safely returned and will be repurposed. Thank you for your work. I hope you weren't at too much risk.
What do you mean, the synths will be repurposed?
Modifications will be made to correct the defects in their programming, and they'll be assigned to new duties within the Institute. Not the first or last time it will happen. The Railroad remains an annoyance, of course, but they'll be dealt with as necessary. And you, well, you've passed the test, as they say. You have done well. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. Our appreciation, really. It's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting, and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back in.
Well, he's gonna be waiting a long time.